Hello everyone, it is story time with Auntie D. Let's start today's book. Today's book is Caillou, Lights Out. Do you see Caillou sleeping in front of the fireplace? Let's start. This book actually is written by Anne Paradis and it's illustrated by Eric Sevigny and it's a Choete Checks publishing. Let's start. Do you see Caillou playing there? One evening, Caillou was playing in the living room. Daddy was watching TV and Gilbert was looking out the window. Meow! Do you see Gilbert? Do you want to go outside, Gilbert? Caillou asked. Why don't you let him out? Daddy said. Caillou got up and saw huge swirls of snow outside. See? He saw so much swirls of snow. Daddy, look! Caillou was amazed by the wind and the heavy snow. He knew that tomorrow would be a great day to build a snowman. The weatherman said that there could be a storm tonight. I better turn up the heat. Why don't we go and see if Mommy needs help setting the table? Daddy asked. Gilbert was waiting to go out. When Caillou opened the door, the wind blasted in. What an awful storm, Mommy said. And it looks like it's getting worse. Daddy answered, Well, there isn't no use worrying about something we can't control, Mommy said. Why don't you go wash up for supper, Caillou? See, she's making her dinner. Caillou went to wash his hands. He kept on wondering as to why Mommy and Daddy were so worried about the storm. He didn't understand. But what happened? The bathroom lights began to flicker. Hey! Caillou was surprised. And then the lights went out. Caillou tried to turn them back on, but they didn't work. Caillou felt very alone in the dark. Daddy! Caillou felt better when he heard Daddy's voice. I'm coming, Caillou. Stay where you are. The storm must have caused a power failure. What is that? Caillou asked. Daddy explained, a power failure is when there is no electricity, so the lights don't work. But we need lights, said Caillou. Let's go get the flashlights in the basement, Daddy said. See, now he's heading down the basement. First, Caillou and Daddy went into the kitchen to get some candles. It's pitch black down there. These will help us see. Caillou sat on the stairs while Daddy looked. I guess it isn't the best place to keep the flashlight, is it? Right? You want it close by, so when you don't have lights, you can quickly search for it. Daddy laughed. Be careful, Daddy, Caillou said. He felt a bit scared, sitting alone on the stairs, because it was all dark, right? Suddenly, it was completely dark. Oh no, my candle blew out. And I'm sure flashlights were right here, the dad said. Caillou was frightened in the dark stairwell all by himself. Found them, Daddy said. An odd shape appeared in front of Caillou. Oh, it was Daddy making a face with the flashlight. See, when you put a flashlight against your face, it makes a different face, right? Caillou was happy that there were lights again. He liked to play with the flashlights. Gilbert chased the light on the floor. See, look at Gilbert. I'll try to fix us a meal, Mommy said. I'll get some wood and build a fire. We can heat something in the fireplace just like when we are camping. The family was gathered by the fireplace. I like camping in the living room, Caillou said. Yes, it's fun, but I hope the electricity comes back on soon. The house is getting a little chilly. When will the lights come back on? Caillou asked. I'm not sure, Caillou. It would take some time, said Daddy. We also used to lose our power all the time when I was very little. And we used to sit and look at the stars and look at the beautiful night sky. After supper, Daddy asked, what is your favorite dessert when we go camping? What did Caillou say? Can you look at the picture and tell? Marshmallows. Yum! They were even better toasted in the fireplace. Caillou yawned. I think it's bedtime, Mommy said. But Caillou didn't want to sleep alone in the dark room. Daddy said, why don't we all sleep down here tonight? Caillou was asleep by the fire in the living room. Suddenly, the sound of TV woke him up. Do you see him sleeping here? Look at all of them. Suddenly, the sound of the TV woke him up. The power's back on, Daddy said. Caillou got up to turn off the TV. Can we still sleep here tonight, Daddy? Sure. Good night, Caillou. Caillou got right back into his sleeping bag. The living room was the best camping ever. The end. Did you guys like the book? It was fun, right? So because they didn't have power, they actually did their living room camping. It was such a beautiful story. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.